Hey guys, quick video here on to help you guys with number 7 and number 8 on the homework. It talks about writing the equation of a parabola given the vertex, and then it gives you another point that this parabola passes through. So we're going to use this information to be able to write an equation. And the instructions do say, it says write the equation of a function in vertex form or graphing form. So we want it to look like vertex form. So I'm just going to give you a couple of different examples rather than doing the homework ones. That way you can just do those yourself. So we'll just call this first one example A here. We're going to write the equation of the parabola that has a vertex of 5, 2, and then it passes through a point of 8, 20. Okay, well in class today, if we're given the vertex here, okay, we should have a pretty good, we should be able to put that into vertex form pretty much almost immediately, okay? So remember, vertex form looks like y equals a times x minus h squared and then plus k, right? H and k are your vertex and a is your a term, okay? Well, there's your vertex right there, right? That's your h and that's your k. So we already have those values. So if we substitute those in to the equation, we're going to get y equals, now we don't know what a is, okay? So we have to leave that blank for now, or undefined. So y equals a, we're not sure what a is yet, times x minus, okay, our h value is 5, so squared, and then k is 2. So we're halfway home already just based off that information. So we're going to use the point that it passes through right here to be able to determine our a term. So we're going to substitute 8 in for x, 20 in for y, and then solve this equation for a, and that's going to tell us what our a term is. So 20 goes in for y, 8's going to go in for x, so I'm going to say 20 equals a times 8 goes in for x squared plus 2. And then pretty simple equation, we're just going to work this out a little bit. So 20 equals a times, so this is what, 8 minus 5 is 3 squared plus 2. 3 squared is 9, so that gives me 9a plus 2. And then we are subtracting 2 from both sides, and that gives me 18 equals 9a. And then you guys can probably get it from here. Divide by 9a equals 2. So that tells us what our a term is. And then we need to go back to the equation and finish it off and write a correct equation. So remember, it was x minus 5 squared plus 2, but now we need to include the a term in there, which is 2. So then we just say the equation is y equals a term of positive 2 times x minus 5 squared plus 2. And that is the equation. That fits that original information. Okay, let's try one more here. So this next one here, let's say example B. Let's say we have a vertex of -5 and -2 this time. I'm sorry, let's check that. Let's do -1, positive 6 for the vertex, and it's going to pass through a point of -5 and -2. Okay? Again, there's our vertex, so we can plug that into our graphing form right away. So I can say y equals, we don't know the a term. All right, we're going to be solving for that a term, times x minus h. H is that k value, so it's x minus -1. Notice how x is -1. Well, subtracting a negative is really adding. That's why it's opposite, right? So x plus 1, and then we have our k term of 6, so plus 6. All right, and then we need to solve for that a term by just taking a point that it passes through and substituting that in for x and y. So -2 equals, we're solving for a, times the quantity, -5 plus 1, that should have been squared, sorry. Squared and then plus 6. And let's just work this down. So -5 add 1 is -4. -4 squared is 16. So 16a plus 6. Subtracting 6 from both sides. So -8 equals 16a. And then we're dividing both sides by 16. And that gives us an a term of -1/2. Okay, so now that I know that a term and I know my h and k vertex, I can go back and write an equation. So the equation that I want to write is y equals, we have an a term of -1/2 times x, the original right here, right? Because our vertex was -1, +6. So x plus 1 squared plus 6. And that's the equation that fits that information right there. Simple as that. All right. Hopefully this helps you guys with those 2 homework problems. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Thank you.